Alright, it's already recording.
Every day I'm hustling.
Alright, it's already recording. So yes, I am home. I am back home. So let me explain what's going on and why is the camera not why's the quality like a little bit bad? I don't know, I think it's just me. Yeah, it might be me, but it's cool. But anyways, y'all, for today I want to show the results, but I'm still working. Well, basically I'm still working. It's 4:43, so in case if y'all don't believe me, it's 4:43. So by the end of the day, I expect myself to make at least $5 to $10. That's the goal. It might be a major goal because with this you could make $10 a day. You could make, but you have to put time to it. It's not even about time, if I'm being honest with y'all. But if not, your consistency with it. So if you're being consistent, if you finish the games, there might be a chance that you get a couple of points here and there, but it's not about like getting the points and then like, oh, finishing, I get the $10 very fast. No, that's not how it goes. So what I'm trying to say is that if you finish all the games, so for example, for these games I will show y'all. So for this one, it brings about, I believe, 6 games. So if I had the other one, so they give you like a set limit for 20, so you can only play it 20 times plus the points. Let's say if you average about 1,100, a million points is $1, but in this one I believe it's like you need around like 1.1 or 1.5 in order to get that dollar. So let's say if you average about, well, 500 points is not bad because we're talking about how many games you got. But if you average this amount, 1,200, if you can average that amount per each set of game, even if you lose, it's still fine. Even if you average 500 points, 900 points, it's still good. Just don't average something lower than 500 or 400. At that point, I'll just leave the game and just like stick with the other one. But still a great opportunity. Even if you want to increase your points and average around $2 or $1 a day, that's still good. Well, for me it is good because I'm putting it aside and this is basically like a side hustle for me. But let's say you average that, so set limit 20, let's say 20 times 6, that's around 120. So per day, and keep in mind the points, what's the name? Crap, it's not the name. What is it? I forgot. So every time when you finish the game, sometimes it might give you like a set limit of hours. So let's say if you finish like the whole, let's say if you already finished the limit of 20, right? And let's say you start playing the other game, and let's say if you finish that and it's already been like an hour or so, let's say you're in the third one, so I don't mess up, right? The other one, it will give you like an estimate that, oh, in 3 hours you can play again, oh, in an hour you can play again, oh, in this amount of time you can play again. So the total would be 144, right? If y'all can see that, 144. But there's a catch. It's not actually 144 as I would believe it, right? Because keep in mind, it's 20, and let's say if you finish all the games quickly enough, and you also gotta watch the ads. And not only that, if I show y'all, I know people are not gonna like it. I know people are gonna be like, oh, that's not enough money, this and that. It's a side hustle. It's not supposed to be your full income or something like that. And plus, I'm stacking this money either way. So if you wanna judge, that's on you. But I ain't gonna sit around here and wait for somebody to give me money and this and that. No, I'm gonna stack that money up. Hold on, let's see. So here it is. Let me actually leave this match real quick. So for the next one, I'm gonna get 600 points. Not bad. So right now, oh yeah, if y'all see that it says 153, or actually 152, right there. So that's because of this right here, So I'm trying to reach 100, and for me to get to 50 that quick, it's easy. That's just consistency. But just imagine, so y'all just seen 144,000, right? 142 to 144,000. So let's just say that. Oh, and also they're gonna reset, which is good. They're gonna reset, so I have to take advantage of it and take it. So another thing that I realized is that it resets every like kinda almost close to 2 hours. I mean, not 2 hours. It resets every 2 times a day. Sometimes, just depends. Sometimes, like I realized that like after I finished today, right? Sometimes like I had to wait like 3 hours. I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's supposed to be 24 hours, but sometimes I get it 2 times. I don't know. I appreciate either ways, but I want to show you the important part. So there's one. Let's go to the App Store real quick. Come on, 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 come on. And also, how y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? If y'all watching this video, y'all doing good? Crap. I mean, I might have to split this and then show y'all, like, you know, this might be like a split video. So there's other games that you could also earn money, but I don't know, man. I just wouldn't recommend it like that, you know? It's not because I couldn't withdraw or anything. That's not even the problem. Alright, here it is. So it's Blink Financial Incorporated. So there's the games that they got. They got 3 right there, 3 right there. That's already 6, and I got all of them. Oh yeah, I'm so dumb. I got all of them, right? It's because I was thinking about Solitaire. But yeah, they got this one, the blocks, Ethereum Blast, Sweet Bitcoin, Bitcoin Food Fight, Bitcoin Pop, and Bitcoin Blast. So the estimate, how much can you make in a day, and is it even possible to make $1 or even $2 a day? So somebody actually did a review that it's close enough that you can make $2.40 estimated basically a day. I believe it, but after me withdrawing, actually, according to the thumbnail as well, right? I'm gonna show you my PayPal. Right here. Hold on. Reason activity. This is the wrong one. Here it is. All right, Blink Financial. Right here. Let me cover that. But 75 cents. Right there. Y'all see that? 75 cents. So I don't think I should cover that. Who cares? So what happened was that I had 1,000,000 points and I stacked it, right? So the only way I count this, I don't count it by how much I make in a day. I count it when I withdraw and I set it back to my account or send it to my account. So let's say right now I made $140 on a game or something like that, for example. Then what I would do is that if I don't withdraw, I'm not gonna count it. So as soon as I'm done with it, withdraw. As soon as I'm done with it, withdraw. That's what I do. Now, in the other one, I am gonna withdraw, but I wanna wait a little bit, stack it up, and then withdraw. That's how I count it. Now in this one, in Just Play, I got 175. I actually did stack up in this one time. If y'all want to see my rewards, my past rewards. So in total, I have stacked 60. So keep in mind, this is very easy to stack. You can stack from $10 to $20, but the amount of time you have to put, it's insane a little bit. But it's about being consistent with it, in my opinion, because let's say if you're doing it for 3 hours straight, right? Let's say and also wear this as well. Let's say you're doing it for 3 hours straight, you're treating like a side job, and you're just there, focus no matter what. And yes, it will get boring. Don't get me wrong, it will get boring. But let me teach you something. So when you watch ads, supposedly, when you watch ads, it's supposed to increase your points. So let's say you get lucky enough, and you're earning 3,000 points per. So it's four rounds in one. So you have to. Let me show you so y'all understand. Crap. Here it is. So this is the one that I play most of the time. They have other games as well. Not bad at all, but I'd rather this one. This one's faster. So you actually get 4 stages, and then you get the boss fight. The boss fight gives you more points, so you can keep going as many levels as you want. But the thing is that the higher the level it is, the difficult it will get. So which levels are difficult? Level 5's easy. Level 6, so. Level 7, difficult. But I did get to the end of level 7. And I got to the boss fight, and I did a mistake. I could have reached level 8, but sometimes a little mistake is going to cost you a lot, but the thing is that all you need to do is just reach level 7. If you cannot get past level 7, it's cool, reset and keep going. Now the good thing about that is that sometimes when you reset, your points like might decrease by a little bit, not a ton, even if you are at 3,000. But as you start playing back and you your goal is to get to level 7 all the time, right? Even if you lose, reset, get to level 7. All right, you lost or you won, all right, bet, reset, get to level 7. Consistency. So 3,000, right? So times that by 4 and your points increase. The more you win, like say you pass stage 1 and 2, your points already increasing by the time. So times that by 4 is 12,000. So I will calculate from 12 to almost 20,000. 12 to 20,000. Yeah, I got confused, but it's cool. But anyways, your points are going to increase from 12 to 20,000 estimate, and because every time you win, and including the boss fight, which that's why it will make sense if I calculate it from an estimate from 12 to 20,000. That's why it kind of makes sense because of the boss fight. Now, let's say your points are only increasing little by little, but if you, and also you got to watch the ads, so you know ain't no complaints about that. But let's say 3,000, right? And I'm also gonna add an estimate of an extra 20,000 because of the boss fights, and also, you know, your what's the name? Let's say if you watch an ad for by accident, or you know you lost and you want to keep going. Yes, your points will increase. Now times that by 4 is that, and now times that, add that, like let's say 5,000, because I actually did get 5,000, sometimes 500 points, 1,000 points, but the points increase the more you keep winning. Sorry, but 5,000, that's already 17,000. Times that, let's say I'm gonna times it by 5. I want to times it by 4 by stage, but the thing is that every time you do a boss level, your points increase by crazy. Sometimes it can be 10,000 points, 20,000 points, you know. But let's do that. Times that by, so 4 times 4 times, wow, if 1 is 4, 4 times 7, that's 28. This is the estimate. And I did actually a test for an hour. I played this game for an hour, and this is what you could expect to earn. Now keep in mind, if you're just going, if you're treating like a side job, and you're just going and going and going and going, let's say you're full in your stomach, you ain't got nothing to do, and this is all you're doing, trust me, you might not make some insane amount as a regular job or as a normal job, if you want to call that, but trust me, you can stack some good money in this. I have already done it. I will show it again. If I maintain consistency when I started this, I probably would have been in the thousands already. People are not gonna believe you. People are not gonna believe me, but $60, 60. This number could easily be increased to 1,000 and 2,000. Now it might sound like I'm saying like, oh, this is super easy, this and that, anybody could do it, but it gets boring. It gets to the point that you want to do something else, or you might get easily distracted, and there might be a chance that you lose potential points. Now, another thing is calculating this with this. Keep in mind, just play, your points can increase fast, your earnings can increase super fast. And yes, they have other games, but I rather Treasure Masters because it's faster. Now, do they have other games that, you know, you can pass the level probably a little bit easier? Yes. But the only problem is that when you're trying to win, because you have to win in order to get the points, they take a little bit long. I'll still try it out again to see which one is better, but in my opinion, the best one so far is Treasure Masters. That's the best one. But another thing is that if you calculate this, right? Let's say I make from 5 to 10,000 a day. So estimate, meaning in the middle, I would say close to 650 around there, and we're talking about by the day. Now, including the other one, I would say, let's say 75 cents. So 650, and keep in mind this increases, and I'm also gonna be earning interest on this. So That's another thing. So 650 plus 0.75 cents, that's $7.25 a day. Now, this is the thing where it gets very good. If I keep going for 31 days straight, which my goal is to maintain consistency no matter the day, times 725 by 31, that's $224.75. Now, for some other people, they might waste it wrongfully, you know. They might waste it probably in a couple of drinks, probably in clothes or something, because they probably wasted time doing this. And keep in mind, supposedly there's people making $200 a week. $200, let's say 200, just 200. Times that by 4, they're making $800 a month. $800 a month. 800. Is it possible to make $20? Yes, it is. It is. Now, $30 is a hell of a grind, because you have to get to $20 is 20 million points. $30, 30 million points. It's a hell of a crazy of a grind. Excuse me. I apologize, but it's a crazy amount of time and grind. Now, another thing is that there's other games out there that you could make some potential money on. Like, for example, there's mining, cloud mining. There is, I believe so, games that are available on your desktop. If you have a desktop, you should also take advantage of it. And you can also do selling your internet, which is also a good one in my opinion, but I wouldn't trust it too much, ever since, for example, I believe the name is Honey Game. Honey Game was one of my favorite ones. I actually did make around close to $20 or $30 on that. Well, in the total amount, I would say 20, but in coins, like for example in crypto, I believe it was like close to $30 or $40. But there's only one problem though. When you withdraw, they take a fee, which there's nothing wrong with it, right? But if you transfer it to a certain site, like for example, I believe Polygon site, it's very difficult to do a It's difficult to do a transaction from Polygon site or whatever site that you wanted to send it to towards your account. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they messed it up. I don't know if you can't do a transaction from Polygon all the way towards your account, because I don't know, they messed it up, including with MetaMask, because I'm trying to transfer my account. Like, it's legit my account. It says, oh, add account, this and that. I add the account, and still, like, it requires a certain thing that you have to add, like an ID or something. I don't know if it's the address. When I try to add that, it says add account, right? But it gives you like an automatic ID. I'll try to put a pop-up so y'all know what I'm talking about. But in other words, I can't put my account. It's making me create another account, but not put the account that actually did the transfer. I tried multiple times. I think I was there for an hour straight just trying to figure it out and this and that, and it did not work at all. It didn't. But another thing that I would say is that, wow, now that actually got me pissed off, because I still have it there and I can't even transfer it out. But I would say it's still good, but they have to fix that. If they don't fix that, there's just no point of me using it. That's why I just lost. So right now, actually, and there was a time I actually was making 40 cents a day, 40 cents to almost $1 a day. So let's say if I had that, right? If I had that, let's say 40 cents to 125 a day, and that stacks up. And there might be days that you might gain even more. So let's say an estimate 125 plus 725. I would have been making an estimate from $8.50, from $8 to $10 a day. That would have been a super increase right there. Now $10 a day times that by 31, that's already $310. Now keep in mind, if I'm putting a certain amount of time, just like a part-time job, I could easily make from 200 to even, yeah, like 200 to close to $400 a week. Now that's impressive. If you can get to $400 a week, oof, that's almost part-time. Times that by 4, you $1,600. There's no, I'm being honest with y'all, there's no excuses to this. There's just no excuses to this. people see the beauty of it. People don't see the ugly of it. People don't see when you lose money. People don't see when you actually put in the work in. People don't see when you actually grind and you actually busting yourself off just to get to that certain point, get to that same level, but get to that level that you're trying to get in life, that level of quality. But nobody wants to see that. People just want to see the success. People just want to see the beauty of it. People want to see you spending money. People want to see you buying luxury items, cars, houses, making certain amount of investments, this and that, collaborating, and all that stuff that comes with it, you know. But if you want to get there, you have to, and this requires, people don't tell you the ugly thing is. People don't tell you this. The hours, you can't put 5 hours into this. You have to put more. You have to put more hours to this. If you put 5 hours, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get there. No. Like, there's levels to this. 5 hours just to make, especially if you're only focusing on one channel, 5 hours of work is enough. It's enough. It's good. It's not bad. It's part-time, but it's not bad for YouTube. Now, let's say if you can pull off 90 videos, 90, 80, it's a lot, or even close to 20 videos. 20 videos, let's say 20 videos, high quality. And you're focusing on one channel, you can easily go viral. Easily. Maybe, I'm not talking about viral like, let's say like 1 million views or 100,000 views. No. Maybe you're not gonna go viral like, you're in a trend session, but your impressions will go up if you keep posting, if you maintain that consistency. Alright, you might get a couple views here and there, but keep in mind, like, that grows. The more you post, the more content you're putting out, the more and more your impressions are gonna start going up and up and up and up and up. And another thing is that from those impressions, you might gain 100 people that watch your videos. You might gain 200 people, to the point that you're gonna crack it, and then boom, it's already up in 50,000, 100,000. Now I can pull 1,000 people. I'm pulling 1,000, 500 views, 1,000 views, 300 views, 200 views, 100 views, and it goes back up. And it varies. The more content you put, every video varies. Like, you don't know if you can get 100 views, 200 views, 500 views, 1,000 views. But the thing is that matters is consistency, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing outside of YouTube, right? People don't know what I do. That's why I'm doing a day in the life. But another thing is that with YouTube, I'm actually gonna do it, but I want to focus on one channel. But I can't just focus on one channel when I have so many ideas I could do. But you have to be successful on one channel. Now my plan is, even if it doesn't work, it's basically dropping off a channel. But I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to do that. Now, if it's possible, which I know it is, I could just throw off as much content as I can. I could probably, for my main channel, I could probably just do high quality videos or high quality reactions, the best ones I could do. And on the other one, just drop off raw videos, just post, and people, make people get to know me, make people build a connection with me, talk to them, even if it's through the comments. That's what I want to do in the BrynnTooHUMBLE channel. But it's only gonna happen, the things that I want to see, or the things that I'm expecting to see, is only gonna happen if I'm putting work in, if I'm putting my consistency into this. That's the only way it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not. But if I can pull off, make 5 videos a day, 10 videos a day, maybe so, yes. I'm just telling you my experience. That's it. And yeah, this might be like a raw video. This might be like a Q&A, or just explaining what's going on. But yeah, this is 24 minutes. Even if nobody watches until the end, maybe soon in the future, maybe somebody will watch it. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to work, and I also have to work out and eat, because I basically, I ate Jersey Mike's. That food is banging. I might be a mukbang on it, we'll see, but banging food. Anyways, y'all, no free promo anyway, but I just said it, so it won't even make sense. But anyways, let me stop talking. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. God bless every single one of y'all. And I might have something in my eye. I'm gonna take it out probably in a couple seconds. But yes, today the estimate is $5. I might put in the comments how much I made or in the description. So that's how you'll be notified how much I made for this day. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all. God bless y'all. And I'm talking too much. And I am out.
Every day I'm hustling.